The black edition, this is all done on a black matte tuck case, and you see the gold foil wrapped all the way around. This is a deck that's made for both card collectors and magicians, and it's printed by the Legends playing card company on their classic finish and their print shop out in Taiwan. Front of the tuck case is Aphelion limited edition playing cards AD 2018. And I think that's because it was a Kickstarter back in 2018. One side says Aphelion playing cards, the other side says printed by Legends playing card company, and the bottom says Parama playing cards. The top says Aphelion, but it's covered by a red custom tuck seal that tells you how many you get out of 1,000. And the back design is the back design of the cards, all done in gold foil. The big, thick tongue flap has a gold foil ornamentation as well. And the inside tuck lining and the two tiny tongue flaps are also decorated as well. That's everything I can say about the tuck case. Let's break it open. Let's look at these cards. All right, what does Aphelion mean? What does Aphelion mean? Aphelion is the point in the orbit of a planet or an asteroid or a comet at which it is now the furthest away from the sun. So then the creators of this deck said the theme of this deck is the journey, or the journey you take. The back design has a very thin micro border, and you'll see 4 squares in each corner with a palm, an open palm, like a palm reader's palm. And then from the center out, you see a lot of circles. It kind of has a feel like a tally-ho circle back. And it's all done in this muted black and gold. With this deck, you'll get 2 double backers. You'll get a double backer for this deck, and you'll get a double backer for this deck and the white deck, which would make a cool color-changing deck routine. Also with this deck, you'll get 2 jokers. It says Joker in black in the corners, and then the center has some sort of strange, like tribal outer space symbol, and it says Fallen Astronaut. Your Ace of Spades is made up of a lot of curlicues, and it has light radiating beams coming off from it. It says Aphelion trademark. And then your pips and indice cards will appear standard mostly, except for the fact that there is a gold ornate band on the left and the right. Your core cards are standard as well, however they are frameless. That same gold band appears on them as well, and their colors have been recolored in the darker blacks and reds. And you'll also notice that your 4 aces have an expanded pip, and I like that when the designers do something special with the aces. Well, that's everything I can say about what the cards look like, but you also want to know how they feel and how they handle. I can take 10 of these cards and put them in a caliper and then measure them and compare them so that you can see how they rate between thick and thin. If you'll notice, 10 cards in the caliper makes this a thicker card. It's a thicker card, and that's kind of indicative of the Legends Taiwan playing card company. The Taiwan cards don't feel the same as the other decks that Legends prints. There's still a finish on them. They still glide from hand to hand, but what I found is they take a little bit of extra breaking in time until they kind of feel a little bit more pliable in your hand.